Flip phones were everywhere in the early 2000s, and they're coming back in a big way thanks to companies like Samsung, Motorola, and Oppo. Modern flip phones have been around for a few years, but they jumped forward in 2024. The Galaxy Z Flip 5 and Motorola Razr Plus gained larger screens than their predecessors, making them more useful when closed. Oppo's Find N3 Flip has an additional camera, among other improvements. While expensive and generally more fragile than standard phones, flip phones have some benefits you can't get with regular devices. They fit more easily in your pocket and are more manageable to use with one hand when closed. You can also prop them up by folding them halfway, which makes it possible to take a photo or view the screen without having to hold the device. They also have a distinct design that makes them stand out from other smartphones. If you don't care about those factors, consider one of the cheaper, non-foldable devices listed in our list of the best phones. If you're considering buying a flip phone in 2024, here are your best options. We should note that the 2024 Motorola Razr family was announced at the end of June, and that Samsung has a Galaxy Unpacked event on July 10th, where we expect the Galaxy Z Flip 6 to be revealed. All that to say, you might want to hold off on buying a flip phone until you see what these new models offer. We have listed the 6 best flip phones to buy in 2024, and there are key features you need to consider this to help you choose the best one for you. For more information on the product, as always, I've included a link in the description box down below, which are updated with the best prices on each product. Like the video, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Be sure to stay tuned till the end so you don't miss anything. Now let's get started. Number 6. Sony XP3 Flip Phone. People still want flip phones, I know, because those people email me. There are some businesses with extreme work environments that smartphones can't stand up to, parents who want to be able to call their kids but don't want them surfing YouTube, and older folks who simply want to be able to make calls. Sony's XP3 is the best basic phone on the market. It's a rugged, traditional flip phone that supports 4G calling on AT&T and Sprint. And at $240, it's our editor's choice for anyone who wants a phone that's simple, loud, and reliable. Sonim has made rugged phones for more than a decade, but most of its phones have had brick-like form factors that weren't appealing to everyday phone users. The XP3 is handsome, and more importantly, it fits in a pocket. That expands Sonim's market beyond its usual clientele of building contractors, hotel employees, and forest rangers, and into anyone who wants a good voice phone that won't break. The XP3 is made from matte gray plastic, with a casually industrial look. It measures 4.4 by 2.3 by 1.1 inches HWD and weighs 6.88 ounces. It's in the ballpark of classic flip phones from 10 years ago, like the Motorola E815. It's also wonderfully tough. The XP3 is IP68 waterproof and MIL-STD 8110G ruggedized. Its physical buttons mean it's fully usable when wet, even underwater. I dunked it for half an hour and the speaker was a little quiet until it dried out, and then it was fine. I then kicked it around like a hacky sack, leaned my full weight on it when the flip was open, and dropped it onto hard surfaces numerous times. If your work or life involves a lot of potential phone damage, this device will pay for itself quickly. Sonim backs all of this up with a 3-year warranty. More than anything else, I think this justifies the $240 price. Number 5. Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 4 5G Flip Phone. Samsung has consistently launched the Samsung Galaxy S series to great fanfare. It's no secret that it's one of the best Android phones on the market for its cutting-edge technology. In fact, it paved the way for its most recent foldable sibling, the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 4. I've had the opportunity to spend time with the phone, and here's my review of the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 4. Unlike the S23 Ultra, the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 4 fits into the mobile family with some cutting-edge technology while opting to ultimately feel like a mid-range handset. Yes, it's contradictory, so let me break down what I mean. The fact that it folds in half is eye-catching, and while the technological leaps required over the years to make that possible are both extensive and impressive, Samsung vastly improved the hinge and screen with its latest iteration. There's also some of that trademark Samsung flair all over the handset, with the AMOLED panel, mini cover display for light tasks, and the subtly complex hinge at the center of the phone. Number 4. KT S22 Flip Phone. Smartphones today are large glass sandwiches that aren't always a good fit for construction zones, farms, or shipyards, so that's where the KT S22 Flip steps in. It's rugged, functional, and affordable as a dedicated work phone. KT phones are known for rugged design features, affordable prices, and functions to help you get work done outside of the office. The KT S62 Pro provides a thermal imaging camera, while the KT S42 can take a beating at a $299 price point. For the past few weeks, we have been working, running, and enjoying the outdoors with the KT S22 Flip. The Cat S22 Flip is available exclusively from T-Mobile for 234 euros and provides LTE connectivity with the carrier. It's an interesting phone that harkens back to the day when flip phones were the standard for mobile phones. Cat takes things further with a full 2.8-inch touchscreen display on the top and Android Go 11 powering the user interface. This phone may appeal to people just with its extreme rugged build and flip form factor, even if they don't use all of the functionality in the Android OS. It's a solid phone for basic communications and can even serve as a Wi-Fi hotspot if you have a rugged tablet to connect for more extensive work in the field. Number 3. Kyocera Dxi LT Flip Phone. Kyocera comes through for AT&T with the Dxi Epic, $269,999. A rock-solid voice phone that will be a reliable companion. The Dxi Epic has all of Kyocera's traditional strengths, most notably a nigh-indestructible body and very clear voice quality. Though it's expensive, it sets the bar for voice performance on AT&T and is our editor's choice. The Dxi Epic is mostly made of smooth black plastic, with rubber bumpers on the corners. It measures 4.36 by 2.22 by 1.07 inches, HWD, and weighs 6.8 Oz. It's very similar in size to the Sony XP3 or to Kyocera's phones for Verizon. The Sony phone is a duller black, though. Durability is Kyocera's selling point, as always. The phone is waterproof, rated IP68, and designed to survive drops of 5 feet onto concrete. The back is removable, but it screws closed rather than snapping closed for extra durability. The rest of the body is festooned with buttons. There's an SOS button on one side, a push-to-talk button on the other, and speakerphone and end call keys on the top of the phone. The SOS and PTT buttons can be set to open any app, so you could use one as a camera key, for instance. Number 2. Alcatel Go Flip V phone. Alcatel Go Flip V hands-on, good call quality, average battery, and basic build. It's very satisfying to end a call by flipping the top down on a phone while a large numeric keypad is great for aging eyes. I expected longer battery life and a bit more substantial flip hinge, though. Last month, Alcatel and Verizon announced the new Go Flip V feature phone that offered a modern take on the flip phone with LTE, Wi-Fi hotspot capability, and a color display for simple browsing. It's available now on Verizon for $100. My first few phones were feature phones that had the flip form factor, and I loved closing the top to end a call. It's been years since I've used a flip phone, but I've spent the past couple of weeks trying out the new Alcatel Go Flip V. Now that I'm 50 and I'm starting to need reading glasses with my contacts, a basic phone like this is interesting to investigate. While basic feature phones like the Dxi Flip V have limited functionality in today's big-screen smartphone world, it works well for basic calling and texting while also serving as a Verizon LTE hotspot so you can pair it with an iPad and get the best of both voice and data worlds. The Dxi Flip V works well for calls, text, and basic connectivity. Number 1. Nokia 22 Flip. The number of simple voice phones on the market has thinned dramatically over the last decade, leaving those who need or prefer a basic phone with fewer and fewer options from which to choose. The Nokia 2780 Flip, $89.99, a handset that transports us back to the good old days of flip phones, is looking to meet that need. It features a familiar pocketable clamshell design with large physical buttons, but disappointing talk times. While the 2780 Flip is priced well and sounds quite good for voice calls, the Sunbeam F1 195 offers better battery life and remains our editor's choice winner for feature phones. A modernized throwback. The Nokia 2780 Flip takes the familiar design from the mid-aughts and brings it to the modern era. Available in blue or red with a black insert on the front, this attractive clamshell carries forward everything we remember from yesteryear with updated specs and performance.